Right, so in today's video, yesterday I uploaded a video and we built this, as you can see, and just going to go over now how we're going to build the dormer, because we've got 950mm to the top of the plate. I can't remember if I said it in the last video or not, but I'm going to show you now. So we got to this stage yesterday, obviously, where we got all of this in, and then we've had to stop now because the timber for this and the timber to finish this off is coming about midday today. So we've got enough in so we can build the dormers. So I thought I'd go over this. So this is how we've sort of designed and build this thing, so that we can, because off the finished floor here to the top of this windowsill we got 950. We're going to have 970 because I think it'd be a good idea to ply over here, which will then give us a bit more of an upstand. I know you're supposed to have 150, but we spoke to the roofer, and with these tiles on a 45-degree pitch, he's happy to have about 110, 120 mil. So when I apply on top of this as well, when the window sits on, you know, it might pack it up 10 mil, whatever, you might have 130 mil. So we've come across level over here and built this out. And what we've done, originally, I won't lie, we had these on here and they run straight through all the way down. But then we were thinking, you know, when the window goes on, there's quite a bit of weight, etc., sitting on just some rafters tosh nailed into that. So what we done was we put a trimmer in at the height where we wanted to gain the upstand, and we kept these in and we just cut them in situ, so then we could gun nail and timber lock through the back of here, and then we've just planted these on the front just to take the soffit and fascia. So now as that comes through, you have soffit and fascia running all the way through. And then you just have this dormer which just sticks out off the roof. But I don't think it will look too bad. There's going to be a pitched roof on top of it. We've left these long. Normally we work the maths out and everything, but I've just left them long because I wanted to get this in, have them as a governing point for the width, and then work it out as we go. But I'll set up a time lapse now and show you us marking out and building the dormer. And then I'll get back to you once we've built the dormer, and then we're going to start the pitch roof on the top.
Sorry that there's not much footage of us actually building the dormer, because I set my phone up and was recording, but then my phone died. So this is all the footage I have, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see we're just building the dormer cheeks, 400 centres, and we're positioning the upright studs underneath where the rafters are going to land.
So I thought I'd show you this now. So how we've done it is, see, we've got the ply going over. On the side we've got this upright stud with a stud underneath with a 6x2 low brown on here, and then this one I run it through at the back and stitch it through here, because then that keeps all of this together, and then I can fix through down there. That's tied in, everything's all tied in as one, and it's solid, you know. We only do a single top plate because now when we land the rafters, we put a plate on top of here all nice and tight in there, and then when we cut the rafters we land them on the studs, so we transfer the load down. Some people put a double top plate. I mean, everyone's each to their own. There's not a right or wrong way, but I don't think there's any point, to be honest with you, because if you're landing your rafters like this bird's mouths on top of that on a roof like this, if you've then stitched them right into a plate that's then stitched down to that, there's no way that can slide down, you know. But yeah, we're going to ply the sides now, because otherwise you'll have to allow the bird's mouth over the ply and all that. So we'll ply the sides and then pitch the roof over the top. We're going to get the trimmers in now. Now we know the ceiling height, but this is the detail I was saying about trying to get it so it's 950 off the finished floor. And then the fascia and stuff, it will still run through nicely. So yeah, I will set up a time lapse of us plying the sides, and then we'll get some rafters cut in. Right now, just quickly, as you can see, I've got this plied both sides, you can see, and now I'm going to get a measurement from outside of plate, obviously including the ply. Use Dan Cox's app and find the pitch of this and cut some rafters. We've infilled that top section now to take the bridge, and then yeah, we'll see how we get on. Now cut some rafters over there.
So I forgot to actually take a video after I'd cut all of the rafters and the ridge, etc. But I just thought I'd do a little voiceover now. So I basically cut everything on the ground, on the bench, and just took everything up and fit it all as once. So here's a time lapse now of me basically building the roof.
So now you can see how we've finished this off. So this whole front needs to be plied, but what we're going to do is we're going to apply this internal cheek just to pack it out enough so we got enough room for the windows. We've got lay boards in, all the rafters in. You can see now how the rafters land on the plate, transferring the weight down. That's about it really. We leave the ridge long and just notch it to take the ladder. And that's it. There's one more to build on the other side. But the timber's just turned up now, so we'll start infilling this so we can fly that roof back. So yeah, that's it for today. But leave any comments down below, or any hate, I don't mind. And anything you want to see next, any how-tos or whatever.